What a way to start the day. Greetings, family. I hope you all are having an awesome week. Firstly, I do genuinely want to thank all of you. I don't know how I've gotten so lucky, but I don't think it is a stretch to say that this community is one of the most positive and kind groups of people on YouTube. Everybody's love for just silly movies and my stupid jokes makes me very happy, and all of the comments and excitement does not go unnoticed. But alright, enough of that positive stuff. Let's go see Seagal try not to trip while running. I'm just kidding. We all know he doesn't run, because this is Redeye Reviews. Episode 4 of True Justice. We are back in Seattle, where the sun doesn't shine, it rains all the time, and yet when people move there, they still feel the need to talk about both of those things constantly. In Episode 4, we are continuing the story of Episode 3, which for those of us that need a refresher, basically some dude is running around killing blonde women because they got some issues there, and putting them into some ritualistic Chinese black magic setup thing. Which I want to point out, one of you helped me realize something that's so funny about this. That even though these ladies are, supposed to be dead, like all of them appear to be standing up while tied to these fences. It's almost as if some silk tied around your wrist is not enough to keep a heavy-ass body from falling over. And yes, I called them heavy, okay? Anything over 40 pounds is heavy, so stop kidding yourself. We start this episode with Seagal impressing another date at a blues club. I swear, it's like the movie Groundhog Day, where literally every episode he tries to sleep with another woman, and the last lady is erased from existence.
Some understand the blues, some don't, some can play it, some can't, but...
Some can play, some can't. Some have never seen an instrument. Some have seen one once. Some of them have heard music.
Look at this lady's look. Look at her face. I have seen this look myself. That is the same look you get when you're trying to explain a dated reference to a teenager who doesn't have time for your old man shit. And as you're talking, you can tell they're losing interest in your story with literally every word you say. But your dumbass keeps talking, thinking, well, maybe if I explained the entire thing, they will somehow, come around and realize just how hilarious the movie My Blue Heaven really is. Starbucks workers, that's for you. You all make me feel very old. Anyway, these blues players see some thin and trim dude from the back, and they're like, oh, snap, look at that guy. He must be good at music. And then he turns around and they learn that all of his weight was trapped under the table, and now Steven Seagal spills out into the club. And they're like, well, shit, we did invite him up here. All right, show us some music. Maybe he's playing, maybe he's not, but I will say nobody has ever been this excited about blues music before in their lives. But outside, we see that lady from the last episode is a part of another ritualistic black magic tomfoolery. So maybe less music and more doing your job, okay? Later on, our cops are attempting to bust a biker gang in the middle of an arms deal.
Just local bikers.
Signal when the gun deal goes down.
Hey boys, looking good.
Oh hey, I'm the biker. I'm just like you all, us bikers. We're all cool with each other, right? Oh, a gun deal. That's cool. What are those, grenades? I don't know. I'm just a biker. And they don't suspect her at all because she's attractive and they're horny bikers. Let me get this straight. You thought the best time to arrest these bikers was during an arms deal in broad daylight? Where they are so unfazed they're literally jokingly throwing a grenade around? I don't know, maybe wait until a public shootout isn't a guarantee? That's just my take. But they do arrest them all, except Seagal decides to fist fight one of them because, he has to do that.
Got those guys.
Buddy, you do know they make tasers for this very reason, right? I mean, I guess your hands are just as shockingly bloated. But they hear about the dead lady. They go to check it out, realizing there's another killer maybe, or like a copycat killer after the fact. We see our reporter B.J. Bittenbinder has arrived as well. Yeah, that creepy dude who looks like he's made of wax. But while he's being annoying, another detective shows up.
Who are you?
Detective Miller, East Precinct. You wanna know what I think, Kane?
No, I don't.
Oh, snap. The East Precinct, guys? I didn't even know Washington had an East Precinct. These are the mortal enemies that control the other half of the state. Look out. But they all learn who this lady is. They go and talk to her ex-husband.
You're a little late on the death notification. Here to see if I have an alibi or not, right?
Where's it you're working nowadays, Collins?
County morgue.
Is that where you took all these screwed up photos?
Some.
No, it's all good, guys. He has an alibi, okay? Now, the pictures of the dead girls from the crime scenes, that's a hobby. That's just a hobby. I mean, his roommate's hobby. I mean, the pictures were already here when I moved in. But now they need to find this copycat killer guy. And Seagal, he's pulling out all the stops.
I got informants on the street, all my computers, all my assets, all kinds of intelligence gathering.
People, computers, calculators, label makers. I turned the heaters on and opened all the windows.
Everything on this.
But this guy is pressuring our boy Seagal, saying his department might not be up to snuff.
If there's anybody else out there, man, they're a copycat. Detective Miller's a little bit overconfident. He's arrogant.
We need results and we need help.
You're not supposed to interrupt me.
Seagal gets fed up. He heads out to our local herb dealer. He speaks a little bit of Chinese to that guy. It goes over fairly well, but then he panics and realizes he forgot what he actually wanted to say, so he just starts rambling.
Interesting side effects. I want to kind of find out whatever I could about it. I do know that, and I mean, I'm not making the innuendo. Toxicity reports and some of the, well, I could have a talk with them if you like. Thought maybe you know some folks that are into that kind of stuff. You're the expert, you know certain things about herbs and medicines and all that.
Oh, this isn't good. Guys, he's stuck in an infinite loop. Somebody get this man to a strip club stat! But we also run back into that East District detective who starts pointing fingers at that old herb medicine man.
He just lost his ex-wife and told two of you guys we're sweating an old partner of mine. How about a little professional courtesy?
You know, this guy's kind of like a human Pez dispenser. Because the bottom half of his face is talking, yeah, but the top half doesn't change, like, at all. It's pretty impressive, I will say. But while they are talking, another killing happened.
Anything out of the ordinary?
Just another dead cop.
And that guy who's rocking the reverse Hitler mustache, and is what I would imagine if McDonald's fry oil turned into a human, he's still here and he's still asking questions.
Here's my card. You can keep it. I made 1,000 of them.
Yeah, here's my card. I made 1,000 of these bad boys because I fell into that trap in the early 2000s where we all thought business cards would be way more important than they actually are. He invites Sarah to get drinks with him and talk about his mommy.
Also have a few copies of her last book that hasn't been released yet. If you're lucky, I'll let you touch it. I would love to sit down over a drink and
that works! And she agrees because, as we've learned in past episodes, she wants to be a victim so bad. We do see that Detective East District has decided to arrest our herb gatherer and the people, like, in his general vicinity. I also love how whenever we see him, he appears to be running around frantic. He's like a Uber Eats store trying to fulfill orders. I didn't know Chinese black magic was in such high demand, but I guess it is. So we take him to the station.
Hey, you guys should come check this out. Miller's sweating your Chinese friend pretty hard.
August 27th. Where were you?
Oh shit, he is really grilling him. Asking him where he was on a certain day. Calm down, sir. But our boy's got jokes. He fires back with a few.
You always wear these gloves. Why?
The same reason why you wear pants, to cover up my shortcomings.
Take them off.
My pants?
That's just straight comedy. You're not going to get anything better than that. Seagal runs into the room to protect his powdered deer penis dealer.
Tired of you embarrassing me, Kane.
Jump frog.
What?
And they get into a fist fight and in the precinct. Yeah, I would hate to work in human resources at this place.
Oh, come on, that was weak. You should have finished him off.
Kane has class, Gates.
Yeah, he's a classic guy. He just attacks other cops. That's it. Okay, that's it. He doesn't kill them or anything like that. Just assaults them. But we cut to Sarah and the guy who looks like he was dead and in a coffin mere moments ago and popped up to go on this date.
Oh, this is amazing. Her stories are so powerful. It's good. I'm glad to hear that. She was so gifted.
I do want to remind everybody that these super deep stories that his mom wrote, they're supposed to be the Twilight series. Yeah, the previous episode mentions that his mom wrote those popular vampire books based in Washington. So just so we're aware of what that super deep plot is. But we see him go and put something into Sarah's drink, like really obviously. And that's not cool, but, also are we surprised that the creepy guy did something creepy? No. So Sarah smacks that dude in the face. She runs off and tells her boss about him.
And he tried to slip something into my drink.
Was it powder or pill or what?
I didn't see. He got me a drink and he was stirring something into it.
And you drank it?
And Seagal's like, okay, well, he sounds dumb as hell. Maybe if we tell him that we aren't suspicious at all, and not only that, but I want to give him an interview, do you think he would buy that? And he does, because he's a dum-dum.
You ever heard of something called tetrodotoxin?
No.
Book him. Oh my God, dude. How have you gotten away with killing people? Like anybody? How have you gotten away with even cheating on your taxes? You have a terrible poker face. But after the meeting, he panics. He starts throwing away anything and everything that is related to murder. And he already looks like Inspector Clouseau trying to act inconspicuous. But then he doubles down. He goes to the police station where he somehow has an access card. I guess he could just walk around the building and nobody will notice. But, these cops aren't known for being professional. We know that. They even left a dead person on a table. They just forgot about it, like it was a leftover lunch or something. And on his way out, he gets dominated by our boy and taken into custody.
Now I'm going to do to you what you've done to everybody else.
And this fell apart fast. We had the whole first episode and most of this episode trying to figure out who it is, and then we wrapped it all up in about 2 minutes. We cut to the interrogation, and Seagal and Sarah shake this dude down, but, as with our last bad guy, he thinks he is in the clear until Seagal shows him some evidence.
Cut the crap, it's not cute anymore.
I don't think it ever was. Why don't you write me a damn confession? Because that's about the only thing you can write that anybody might read.
I'm in trouble.
And then he's all like, oh, right. I did kill those girls. You're right, my bad. And our episode ends. It ends with our pretty boy thinking maybe he doesn't want to be in this show anymore. So Seagal wrote a scene that could give him an out.
Your dad works at LAPD now?
Not a part of my life, which I'm fine with.
Your father has information that could put a lot of cops away. There's some bad guys, man. Put him away if you'll go do it with him, but he wants a chance to make it up to you. What do you think?
All right, I'll do it.
Go work with your dad. Come back if you want. I don't know.
And that is everything. I do have a few fun things for us, so let's head on over to Redeye Reacts.
I'm a very good lawyer, and I will be out of here by morning.
You have a really good lawyer, and you'll be out of here by morning.
I'm Jack Kelly. I'm a lawyer.
Again! Please don't let the invisible fire burn my friend!
And now, here's a few of my favorite things Seagal said.
They just pulled another dead girl's body out of a junkyard.
What?
She was a cop.
Who is she? Nah, man, it's Miller. This bitch out of control. I told you, man. We got a hold. We got a hold on it now. If I could think of a word below pitiful, that might be a little more accurate. But anyway, you made an ass of yourself for having no talent at all.
Paper says you got the wrong guy.
Is that what it said? We got the right guy. We know how to manipulate, lie, trick.
And that's not even mentioning his police work.
You should know that.
Actually, we know better because I have read all your mother's books.
I just read your mom's book. Are you telling me after all that time she still chose the vampire? The werewolf loved her. He just wanted to be with her, not use her as human trail mix whenever he got a little peckish. That is everything. Up next, back to the 69th precinct of Louisiana. I don't think that's the precinct name, but I wish it was. It is in my book, so we're going to watch episode 4 of Lawman. I want to thank you all for watching today's video. If you liked it, please subscribe to the channel. You can like the video with a thumbs up. Do all the other fun stuff that I tell you all the time. I do want to give a huge shout out to the patrons on our Patreon page. All of you are amazing, and I know some of you at that 3rd tier are actually going to get some merch coming soon. So look out for that stuff. Tell me how it is. If you want the power to vote on future movie reviews, you can head to that page and sign up. The link is down below, my Discord channel down below, and that merch store is also down below. I will see you all next time, and until then, stay happy and stay healthy.
I'm a very good lawyer.
You have a really good lawyer?
I'm Jack Kelly. I'm a lawyer.